Surprise, motherfucker.
Good evening and welcome to your Flower Hour. Another change of day on a Tuesday. So welcome all. Hope you're all well. Get your hellos and good evenings in the chat, and we'll do our best to read as many out as we can. Again, I'm joined tonight by Mr. Evan James. Good evening, sir. How are we?
Evening. Doing as best I can be. I think I'm in the same boat as everyone else right now. Just uncertainty. Depression's a strong word, I can't say that, but it does feel like we're just kind of in a bit of limbo at the moment, so that's kind of how I'm feeling. Apart from that, I'm doing amazing.
Again, I think the frustrating thing for me is the fact that we haven't heard anything from the club, and but then it doesn't surprise me at all.
No,
after all the stuff we've gone through over the last couple of years. But as a diehard fan, and shall we say, you just want to hear it now, type of thing. But still, I don't think we're any the wiser, are we, today than we were over a week ago. So
I think I was a bit naive, or should I say, when I was watching Si's, usual breakdown sort of thing on a Sunday, I got my comments in early, and I said, I'm surprisingly more patient. And I was basically giving the board credit and saying, you know what? I know it's kind of dragging on, but at least they got some people in. At least they sort of realized that they needed some help. But then I think the longer I watched the podcast and the things I heard being said and everything, and obviously I won't go into too much detail on that, but I'm just thinking now, even the Wasserman sort of agency that they hired, they basically sort of gave us the same names that everyone really knew about anyway, and then Tan still probably doesn't, not even going to pick from that list. So it's that really sort of turned me over the edge. I felt like I was being really patient because I'm not a patient guy usually. But it says something when it's Cardiff City way in there. But it says something when my basketball club, no disrespect to my own club, is being run better than Cardiff City Football Club, which is a professional standard. Mine is just an amateur. So it says a lot, really, doesn't it? But yeah, hey, at least we pay our players, unlike Sheffield Wednesday.
Yeah, that's the second time in the last couple of months they've done that.
Window ban now. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not good.
Isn't it?
Good evening, JT. Hope you're well, mate. Says the season starts in 7 weeks.
Ouch.
Yeah. Graham, we can spend an hour slagging England off if you like.
Hey, I'm half English. You didn't know that, but
are they playing tonight, England?
I don't know. Didn't they first Andorra? They beat him 1-0 or something.
Yeah.
That was
I'm not sure. Again, if they're playing tonight, I don't know.
I'll find out.
Bob Banks in the house. Good evening, my friend. Hope you're well. Levi Griffiths. Good evening. Levi says Ramsey's agent deserves a massive pay rise. Brother got him another playing contract for 10 45-minute appearances a season. Fair play. Again, I haven't seen anything of that, so I can't really comment on that.
England are playing, sorry to interrupt. They 1-1 against Senegal. So
nice. Doing really well then, fair play. Bob Banks said, heard we appointed Craig Noon as manager, and I think it comes...
Craig no one.
Graham says, haven't heard from Ramsey. No, I haven't seen anything either, Gray. Good evening, buddy. Bob Bank goes on then to say, could have read it wrong, could have been no one. And he says, sorry, I'll get my coat. So diving into the comments, guys, and then we'll explain what the plan of attack is. Graham says more chance of Peter Noon. Good evening, Paul. Hope you're well, my friend. Suze is in the chat as well. Good evening, my darling. Hope you're well. Bob Banks says this would be too early for you. Genuinely would take Richard Langley as manager, assisted by Rhys Weston. I think Rhys Weston, that's going to go way over your head.
I don't mind, honestly.
I'm sure Rhys Weston is involved in coaching. I think, I'm not sure if Si did a podcast with him last year. I can't remember, but I'm pretty sure he is. Somebody in the chat will tell me if he's in a coaching setup somewhere. I'm sure he is. Dan Lowe says, rumours are that Vincent Tan landed on Thierry Henry on the manager Darbo today. Yeah, there's more chance of finding rocking or shit, I think. Zach Doc, yo.
Jamie, I hope not.
Rooney's in Cardiff, breaking news.
Would it just on that, sorry. What's the chance, right? What's the chances you think that's actually true? Because knowing us, right, like Plymouth appointed Rooney, I thought that was one of the worst things they could have done, right? But like Cardiff, I feel like Plymouth are way ahead in terms of football structure than Cardiff. What would be the chances that we would go for someone like that? I'm not saying specifically him, knowing Tan, big name, chance to prove himself in League One.
It wouldn't surprise me at all. I'm surprised as well Ryan Giggs' name hasn't been mentioned more, to be honest.
Yeah.
But, yeah, nothing would surprise me anymore with Vincent Tan, to be honest. Graham says we probably only got 4 players to pay. Bob Bank, I think he must have pressed the button a bit too. A bit premature. Levi Griffiths, ain't we the only club in the Football League not to submit retain list? I believe it's been submitted, but they haven't got to publish it, have they? Or they haven't got to make it.
They haven't got to publicise it, have they? I'm not sure if there's ever a time they have to. But I think, the thing is, we only got a manager yet, so we don't even know. Like, I don't because the manager wouldn't even know what players he's got to work with yet, by the sounds of it. I mean, I don't know. It's literally almost like there's nothing to sort of like discuss because we always have to say, we have to wait till we see who's in charge first. I know obviously there are players going. There's going to be loads of players in limbo now thinking, I don't know if I want to be here. So like the retained list could be a lot bigger than we think. So yeah, I don't know.
Bob Bank 27 says, can't miss Quz Night. 1990 to 95 is just before my time though. You weren't even born then, Ev, was you?
No, 2002, man.
Oh, Christ.
A little bit. Yeah, I know.
Christ, you're still shitting green, you are.
The youth development, it is in Cardiff City World.
Lewis Watt says, think this will go on for another 2 or 3 weeks yet. Again, that wouldn't surprise me either, Lou.
I hate that. He's probably right as well.
Cardiff, afternoon both. Jamie says, 90 to 95 is my era, but I can't remember anymore. No pressure then, James. We're expecting you to come out on top tonight. He's already fallen out with Thierry before negotiations started. Spurs manager up for grabs.
I'm sorry, I'm reading ahead of the comments. John, I'm hoping that's just not true. But yeah, carry on. Sorry, just seen that ahead of time.
Jamie Anderson, cheers, buddy. Brentford, I believe. Yeah, it rings a bell. I've seen a podcast somewhere. You in the house watching, Jim? Or you out watching some football somewhere? That's Jamie Anderson, right? I've never known anybody. He goes up and down the country, week in, week out, supporting Cardiff and any other football, local football, grassroots football. Him, his wife, and his daughter. They follow everything, and I think they must be the most committed people to watching football I know. So, Jim, you're a legend. Fair play, buddy. Cardiff says Wayne Rooney and an 85-year-old Prosy as assistant coach.
Oh, God.
Somebody has to, Mothers, lock up your mothers. Rooney's in town.
You'd love it, Rob, you right now, wouldn't you? You'd have a field day with the comments.
Yeah. Jonathan Davis, Ken Quz in talks with Gary Monk. Mark Cox, good evening, buddy. Apparently
England,
England
yeah.
are losing 2-1 now.
I've got the score up. I just saw it. Yeah, Senegal. I'm sure it scored.
No, absolutely gutted. I'm absolutely gutted. Right, so the plan is, guys, the quiz tonight is not putting Evan on the spot because obviously Evan wasn't even a sparkle in his father's eye between
Child abuse,
1990
otherwise.
and 1995. So the quiz tonight is all for you guys in the chat. If you're in the chat and you want to get involved, put your answer in the chat, and then obviously we'll give it a minute or two and we will announce the correct answer. So there's 20 questions in total. We'll see how the time is going, and yeah, our is ticking over.
Be like a game of bingo for the pensioners.
So like I said, the questions are all related to the season and the squads between 1990 and 1995. Okay. So the first question, the 1990-91 season, Cardiff were playing in the 4th tier of English football. Who was the Cardiff City manager that season? So I'll read it again. In the 1990-91 season, Cardiff were playing in the 4th tier of English football. Who was the City manager that season?
Oh my god, I actually knew this answer as well. Well, no, I don't know it, but I had an idea.
So we'll go through the chat. Somebody says Frank Burrows. Eddie May's come up quite a lot.
I searched Eddie May just to see, before any comments came in, just to see when he's managing. I just got a feeling that's the only what I can think around that time.
The correct answer, and you'll have to excuse me if he got sacked halfway through the season, but Suze is right. Ashurst. Len Ashurst was the manager of the 1991 season. Second question is a multi-choice, so you got a 33% chance of getting this one right, Ev.
Okay.
The same season we're talking about, 1990 to 1991. Which Cardiff City player finished top scorer that season? Was it A, Chris Pike, B, Nathan Blake, or C, Lee Barnard?
I only heard of Nathan Blake, so I'm just going to say him. But don't, in the comments, don't take my... I'm not going to be any help to you guys, all right?
So I'll read it again. The 1990-91 season, which Cardiff City player finished top scorer that year? Was it A, Chris Pike, B, Nathan Blake, or C, Lee Barnard? There's some correct answers in the chat.
Gareth Bale's uncle.
I don't know if that's true. If it is, that's a great fact of the night.
Get Bob to write some of the questions next, I think.
Evening, Richard Newell. How's tricks, buddy? Hope you're well. Welcome back. Mark Cox, welcome back as well, buddy.
I thought Blake was a defender.
Nathan Blake was a striker.
Oh, well, there we are.
He was commentating on the Welsh game last night. I don't know if you recognise.
Oh, was he?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, he was on the side of the pitch when they were talking.
Oh, like
Ledley.
yeah. Oh, right. Okay, that's. I probably have seen his face a few times then.
Yeah, he does do a bit down the stadium as well. I've seen him walking around the stadium a couple of times. Right. So the correct answer, Cardiff City's top scorer for the 1990-91 season was in fact A, Chris Pike. So well done to everybody who got that correct. Bob Banks giving you a bit of...
I was going to say, everyone seems to be...
Have a little look at his goal against Man City, Ev.
I'll find it on YouTube now and then watch our reaction to it.
Right, question number 3. Cardiff finished the 1990-91 season in 13th place. Can you name the 2 sides beginning with the letter B that finished above Cardiff and in the playoffs that year? Both teams are both teams have played in the Premier League. So it's an interesting one for you.
I'm just playing along.
I'll read it out again for you guys in the chat. Cardiff finished the 1990-91 season in 13th place. Can you name the 2 sides beginning with the letter B that finished in the playoffs? Both teams have played in the Premier League.
Just realised how many teams with B there are. I went with the 2 teams that probably weren't even in the second division back then.
So there's a couple of... I don't think anyone's got on both. But there's lots of engagement, guys, so thank you very much for getting involved. The correct answer, in fact, is Burnley.
Ooh.
And I hope I'm right in saying Blackpool have been in the Premier League, haven't they?
Yeah.
Yes, I thought so.
Yeah, they've definitely been.
Yeah.
Not for a while, but...
Blackpool and Burnley is the correct answer. Another multi-choice question for number 4. In the 1990-91 season, what was our highest attendance for that season? This is going back to times when obviously, we were struggling.
Ninian stand capacity.
Yeah. So what was our highest attendance for the 1990-91 season? Was it A, 6,425, B, 4,805, or C, 8,795?
Ooh, lots of comments.
I'll read it again. What was our highest attendance for the 1990-91 season? Was it A, 6,425? Was it B, 4,805? Or was it C, 8,795? So when you look at the numbers like that, you think highest attendance. Yeah, it's bonkers, isn't it?
Mind you, we'd be lucky to scrape that nowadays. It's just we probably lie about the seats that we have filled,
Yeah. Lots of correct answers in the chat. So the correct answer, and it might surprise you, is actually B, 4,805. Highest attendance. Right, moving on to question number 5. The 91-92 season, which manager led Cardiff to a 9th place finish in the league? So that's the 91-92 season. I'll read it again. 91-92 season, who led the team to a 9th place position in the league? Nice, Ev.
Oh, I thought so. I was waiting for someone to correct me in the comments. See, I see if I was that bad.
Lots of correct answers.
Tense now, cannot.
The correct answer is, in fact, Eddie May.
Hey.
Eddie May's Barmy Army. The 91-92 season, Who was Cardiff City's top league goal scorer? Multi-choice again. Is it A, Carl Dale, B, Chris Pike, or C, Nathan Blake? Who was Cardiff City's top goal scorer in league competition for the 91-92 season? Oh, there's lots of different answers here.
I hope not. It's only 3 choices.
There's a variety.
No, I see. It's very split, isn't it?
Yeah. Who was Cardiff City's top goal scorer in the 1991-92 season, league competition only? Carl Dale, B, Chris Pike, or C, Nathan Blake?
I like that, Mark.
The correct answer is A, Carl Dale, with 22 goals as well. And just another fact for you, he was joint top goal scorer for the season with 28 goals in all competitions with B, Chris Pike as well. But league competition only was the top goal scorer with 22. Right, question number 7. Which Cardiff City coach from the 2024-25 season was a member of the 1991-92 playing squad? Oh, he's running. He's going to ask a friend. We've got a couple of different answers here. Bob Bank, Tom Ramosset was probably still in the building doing something that day, I expect. Jonathan Davis says Darren Pearce. Mark Cox says Ramosset. Richard Newell says Pearce. Bob Bank has changed his mind and gone with the correct answer. The correct answer is, in fact, Mr. Gavin Ward. Good shout. Well done, Bob Bank. Question number 8 then. Northern Ireland international Paul Ramsey signed from which Midlands team? Again, multi-choice, so you got a 33% chance of getting it right. Was it Birmingham, West Brom, or Leicester City?
Mexico. Oh, maybe that was in a reference to someone else's comment, I think.
So we've got Birmingham, we've got West Brom, Birmingham again. Graham hasn't got a Scooby. Richard Newell says Leicester. So they've all been mentioned. Any more for any more? Northern Ireland international Paul Ramsey signed from which Midlands team? Was it Birmingham, West Brom, or Leicester? The correct answer is, in fact, C, Leicester. Well done for those who got that one right. Number 9 then. How many appearances did Cardiff City defender Jason Perry make for the Bluebirds? Was it A, 191, B, 291, or C, 351?
What player was this?
The one you said you'd done a bit of research on earlier, Jason Perry.
Oh, Jason Perry, yeah. Oh, I know that. That's going to be the biggest number. Just, I don't know. Don't know. I'm already wrong.
I'll read it again.
When I say
How
the
many
research...
appearances...
Go on.
Sorry, go on.
I know, when I said research, I literally just saw one name that I recognized, and that was it. That was my research.
How many appearances did Cardiff City defender Jason Perry make? Was it 191, 291, or 351? A, B, or C?
I back C. I think he's a loyal servant of the club. I'm obviously wrong, but
he was. So we
191 is still a lot of games.
The chat, lots and lots of correct answers in the chat. So the correct answer is B, 291. So well done, everyone who got that right.
Still more appearances than Tan.
Question number 10. So we're nearly halfway there, guys. Which current Premier League team did we sign Eddie Newton on loan from? Which current Premier League team did we sign Eddie Newton on loan from?
Is this like the season just gone, or?
No, this is back to between 1990 and 1995. Like.
Yeah, like you said, current Premier League.
Yeah, so they're the current Premier League team as it stands, yeah.
Oh, well, there we go. I think we got the answer anyway.
It's a popular answer.
Looks like a Polish club.
Lots of correct answers in the chat.
Chelsea.
So, lots of people with the correct answer. The correct answer is, in fact, Chelsea. Good work. Question 11 then. In the 94-95 season, which manager replaced Eddie May? In the 94-95 season, which manager replaced Eddie May? So we've got a couple of answers. We've got 3 different answers so far. In the 1994-95 season, which manager replaced Eddie May? The correct answer is, in fact, Terry Yorath. Well done for those who got that right. Question number 12 is another multi-choice. So you've got a 33% chance of getting that one right. How much did Cardiff City pay for Phil Stant? Was it A, £75,000, B, £100,000, or C, £150,000? When you're thinking about that, guys, Simon did do an interview with Phil Stant a couple of weeks back as well. So have a little look back through the channel. I remember him back when I was little, a no-nonsense type player. And yeah, it was a really good interview, in fairness. Really good. How much did Cardiff City pay for Phil Stant? Was it 75,000, 100,000, or 150,000? What do you think, Josh? A, B, or C? Have a guess. Josh guessed 75,000.
I reckon as well. I reckon I don't know. I just got a feeling.
I've got a feeling.
Hey.
The correct answer is, in fact, B, £100,000. Bargain. Right, question number 13. How old was Scott Young when he made his Cardiff City debut? Again, multi-choice, Ev, and those in the chat. If you can get it without me announcing it, so I'll leave it for a second or two.
Go on, tell us
Paul's
again.
having a guess straight away. Graham's had a guess straight away.
What was the question again? I missed that.
How old was Scott Young when he made his Cardiff City debut?
Must have been young then.
Was he A, 16, B, 18, or C, 20?
Is it only recently where they allowed players under the age of 16 to like play professional football to make their debuts? I swear it was something like in recent years. So it couldn't have been. Well, it couldn't be. I don't know. I'm gonna get this so I can get a point either side. Don't know if that counts for.
No, it doesn't count, but sorry.
That's good to try though. Test the waters, if you don't ask, you don't get.
Lots of correct answers. So the correct answer is, in fact, A, 16 years of age.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
He was Scott Young.
Another multi-choice question, and this particular Cardiff City legend, Simon was able to go and interview him at his home today, Cohen Griffith. So keep an eye out on the channel over the next week or so for an interview with Cohen Griffith. I think Simon said it was a really good time spent with him today. So, look forward to catching up with that. But Cardiff City legend Cohen Griffith made how many appearances for Cardiff City? Was it A, 234? Was it B, 254? Or was it C, 294? And just on that as well, looks like England have drawn level.
Equalised, 84th minute is in now.
Cardiff City legend Cohen Griffith made how many appearances for Cardiff City? Was it A, 234? Was it B, 254? Or was it C, 294? Somebody just put handball.
I think we need to do a penalty check on that one.
Yeah. That was shocking. I thought the officiating last night was absolutely awful.
I think regardless, I will go to the question set very quickly while we're on the topic. I think regardless of whether the goal stands or not, it does make you question the competence of all the officiating. I think the main ref as well, he kind of didn't really have much help from the linesmen or whatever, so he rightly so looked quite clueless throughout it all. But I tell you what, for like that kind of stake as well, it's like, it's embarrassing.
Like if I was supporting a Premier League team and I was going to watch, say for example Cardiff were in the Premier League, and it takes all the excitement away because you can't celebrate a goal until it's been checked.
But then you have the Chelsea game where if VAR was in there, it probably kept us up. But again, it's two different ways, isn't it?
Yeah. Right, so Cardiff City legend Cohen Griffith made how many appearances for Cardiff City? Was it A, 234, B, 254, or C, 294? So there's lots of answers in the chat. The correct answer is, in fact, A, 234. Right, the last 5 or 6 questions are who am I? So I give former clubs, and if I can give any other clues as we go along, I will. The goal got disallowed. Absolutely gutted.
Still says 2-2 for me. Could be wrong, but
never mind. It says 2-1. Jamie put 2-1 in the chat, so that's gospel. Well done, Jamie. Right, who am I? I played as a defender. Bearing in mind now, this is between the 1990 and 95 season, so you got no chance, but
Oh, you never know.
You never know.
Never know.
My former clubs include Luton, Charlton, Leeds, Bradford, Bristol City, and Merthyr. Who am I? I'll give it a second and I'll read it again.
No one's really fast to jump to the comments in this one, eh?
No, these are difficult ones, these are as well. If you can't see what's written down as well, and you're relying on someone to verbally.
Oh, we got one.
Jamie goes with Andy Legg.
Whether that's right or not, I know the name. I saw him. He's at the charity match as well, and he recently did one with Simon, didn't he?
Yeah, you have, yeah.
Sure he did, yeah.
Quality player as well, Andy Legg. Who am I? So I play as a defender, or I played as a defender. My former clubs include Luton, Charlton, Leeds, Bradford City, Bristol City, and Merthyr.
I don't think it'd be Leg because he played for Swansea as well.
Correct, he did, yeah.
So it could be, unless you just purposely left out the Swansea.
No. I'll give you another clue. He went to Merthyr as a player manager.
Yeah, a lot of people say Leg. It couldn't have been him though, could it? Because it's like it is Leg apparently.
And the correct answer is Mark Hazelwood. Well done, Sue's had it.
Be on fire tonight, I say what?
Yeah, Sue's. Fair play to you. Right, who am I? I played over 100 games for Cardiff City. I played as a midfielder. And my former clubs include Halifax, Wrexham, Bury, or Bury, however you want to say it, Chester, and York City. Who am I? Suze, if your brother's with you, get him to subscribe, get him to be a member. The more the merrier. Talking about members, I don't think I've got a thing going across the bottom, have I? But for anybody who is tuned in tonight and is not a member of Cardiff City World, I will put the banner going across the bottom. But there is a QR code in the top corner of the screen. You can take a photo of that. It will take you through to the acepodcastnation. You can join via Patreon, or you can also join through the YouTube channel, Cardiff City World. Any members that, do become members, you have early access to tickets to the live events, access to behind the scenes shows, member show only shows. The information's going across the screen there. Any support you're able to give us allows Si to keep producing content 7 days a week for you guys. So there's a couple of right answers in there. Let me scroll back up to see who got it first. Oh. He says, same again, Hazelwood. The correct answer is, in fact, Nick Richardson, and Richard Newell was the first one in there. Fair play, Rich. That's good, that is. A few people followed suit then with Nicky Richardson. Jonathan Davis says the membership to Cardiff City World is cheaper than Rhys David Evans chicken nuggets.
Oh, that's going back a bit now, isn't it?
Right. Question 17. Who am I? Oh, this should be a good one. If anybody can get this, I'll be well impressed. I played as a midfielder striker. The clubs I played for include Barry, Swansea, Merthyr Town, Kidderminster, St Patrick's Athletic, Carmarthen Town, and Bath City. This is a tough one. We've got one guess so far. I played as a midfielder, or I could play as a striker. The clubs I played for previously or during my career were Barry, Swansea, Merthyr, Kidderminster, St Patrick's Athletic, Carmarthen Town, and Bath City. Who am I? Oh, it's 3-1. Come on, Graham. And Cardiff. Well done.
I'll always be Wales first, but as soon as Wales get eliminated from the groups, I'll turn to England. But even then, I find it a struggle to support them because I'm half English. It's difficult being supporting England in any kind of competition, really.
We've got one correct answer, and it's a very, very good shout. Paul, superb knowledge, buddy. The correct answer is, in fact, Tony Bird. Awesome work, pal. That was a tough one, that.
Paul Bank got his third guess anyway, so...
Right. Who am I? A midfielder, a Welsh international. Former clubs include Swansea, Merthyr, Barry, Llanelli, Bradford, Leicester, QPR, and Stoke City. Who am I? Again, a difficult one. No longer with us now, unfortunately. As in, he's passed away. Not with Cardiff City. I'm a midfielder, or I played as a midfielder. I was a Welsh international. My former clubs include Swansea, Merthyr, Barry, Llanelli, Bradford City, Leicester City, QPR, and Stoke City. There's some correct answers there, I can see. And the man, again, is on fire straight away, straight in with it. Well done, Paul. The correct answer is, in fact, Robbie James.
Big up, Paul.
Well done, buddy. This is Paul's era, this is. Flying now, Paul. Bob Bank was closely behind him.
I don't think since I've been doing these lives, and even before that Paul's ever missed a single Cardiff City World show. I genuinely think he's always active in the members chat as well, which is nice. So yeah, fair play. Get well done for 100% attendance, as far as I'm aware.
You get a certificate at the award ceremony at the end.
It's more than what they give at Cardiff, that way.
Yeah. Right, question number 19. Who am I? I played as a defender. Capped 59 times for Wales. Former clubs include Chester, Derby, Nottingham Forest, Dundee, and Everton.
I got a feeling I'd know this one when the answer gets revealed, but obviously until that point...
Yeah, it's a pretty well-known name, to be fair.
If he's a captain, or former captain, should I say. No hesitation there.
Yeah, there's a couple of people gone straight in. Who am I? I played as a defender, 59 Welsh caps. My former clubs include Chester, Derby, Nottingham Forest, Dundee, and Everton.
Here's the thing: you can only get the point if you can spell his name right. It could, from what we know, it could not be him, like as well. But
the correct answer is, in fact, Mr. Kevin Ratcliffe. So well done, guys.
5
Lots
different spellings is amazing. I wouldn't know.
In the chat, had that correct. Well done.
Nice one.
Last but not least, who am I? I'm a former England under-21 international. I played as a striker. My former clubs are Coventry, West Bromwich Albion, Sheffield Wednesday, Aston Villa, Watford, Crystal Palace, QPR, and Northampton. Who am I?
Is that in chronological order, or is that just like?
No, it's just how I mixed and matched them up. So I'm an England under-21 international. I played as a striker, and I played for Coventry, West Brom, Sheffield Wednesday, Villa, Watford, Crystal Palace, QPR, and Northampton. Who am I? Difficult one to finish off on this one, in fairness.
Ooh.
I can see a correct answer. I can see a correct answer. So the correct answer, in fact, is, and he's got it straight away again. No, not that one. Paul with Gary Thompson. He does go to spell it correctly. So yeah, Gary Thompson. Well done, Paul. And it is double R for Gary as well. Just to be picky, marking it down.
Tell you what, Paul and Suze, you should go like mastermind or something, just specialize in this, because you had most of them there, to be fair.
Yeah, fair play, guys. Well done. Thank you all for getting involved. It was very interactive. Lots and lots of people watching and viewing. If you can, share and comment on the video after we've gone live would be much appreciated. For those who are viewing maybe for the first time, if you'd like to join Cardiff City World as a member, you can do by following the link on the Cardiff City Cardiff City World YouTube channel. For the price of a cup of coffee a month, you can support the channel, and it allows Si to make sure he can keep producing content 7 days a week. Content provided by the fans, for the fans, and like I said, there's something out 7 days a week. So you can also scan the QR code that's up in the top corner there, and that'll take you through to the Patreon, and you can join via that way as well. If anybody has any questions regarding becoming a member, just put it in the chat after the video's gone or finished, and one of us will get back to you. No problems at all.
If there's ever a time to become member, it is now. Whilst there isn't much else to talk about, I tell you what, the WhatsApp group chat is active 24/7, and there's always laughs in there about everything. So there's serious and non-serious stuff there. So not saying you're gonna get any intel about it, but I tell you what, that chat has been keeping me going in a time where we haven't got any kind of news. So yeah, please do become a member.
Graham said, question for you: who's our manager? And Mark have said, Paul and Susie have just been shortlisted for the job.
I generally wouldn't mind, honestly. Even if I was minimum wage, I would have it. Like, just give me a lease car, and then I'll be happy then. But obviously, I know I'd probably have to learn how to paint first before I get the job. So,
but I'm hoping now. Obviously, with the Welsh internationals finished, I'm still not ruling Ramsey out. If I'm completely honest. I would still like to think he's in with a shout for it, but I don't know. I haven't heard anything concrete. I think it's between the three now: Des Buckingham, Brian Barry Murphy, and Rambo. So I just think we need to get someone in there ASAP. I think JT mentioned something right at the start of the show. There's 7 weeks left to go. They've announced a trip to Spain during pre-season. Now we got to get a manager in place.
That's mad, isn't it? It's like we know where we're going for pre-season, but the manager's no clue. It's like, the manager is obviously like, but like, when we had that Portugal trip with Albola, I thought that was pretty good. But we had the manager in by then, surely. It's just like, I don't know, I like to think it's a massive setup, right? Aaron Ramsey's gone to he's gone on holidays in Mexico, right? This is my conspiracy theory. He's gone on holiday to Mexico a couple weeks ago, right? Hasn't said anything. He's approached a random club, go, look, I'll pay you this amount, right? Start spreading a fake rumor that I'm gonna leave and go here, so at least can make them hurry up. And it hasn't worked anyway. That's my conspiracy theory. But no, I still think it makes sense if Ramsey get it, because it means you don't have to start over as such. He's already been there 2 years. He knows the problems of the clubs. Again, it just comes down to, is Tan gonna press the red button and just say like, right, screw it, I'm just gonna give him and see what happens. Still don't know if that's going to happen, but I think at this point, what worse can happen? I mean, touch wood, you know what I mean? But like, if Ramsey's in charge, I feel like it can only go so wrong as long as you give him what he wants. But again, we could have saved so much money if we just appointed him a lot earlier or someone similar.
Yeah. But we will see. Like I said, as soon as any news is confirmed or we have anything concrete, Simon will be doing a live. I'm not sure if that'll be on Cardiff City World or we'll do a live for the members first, I would imagine. And then obviously do something on the Cardiff City World channel later on. But the members, anything we do here, there's a WhatsApp chat for the members. If anybody does want to join the WhatsApp chat, you can get in touch with us via social media. And we can get your mobile number off you, and we can get you added to the WhatsApp chat. There's plenty of banter, plenty of, like Evan said earlier, there's messages in there 24/7. So there's a good laugh about it, isn't it?
Yeah, when I joined, there was only like about 10 members in, I think, and now it's probably about tripled, I think, or something like that. So yeah, it's really good to see it growing as well. And again, like I said, every show and every Saturday, most members we see now are literally in green, because they come through the YouTube sort of way, and it's nice to see, really, because I mean, again, it's not like the price you're asking for is literally nothing, and just to think that it's a little that can go a long way to help us keep going as well. We really appreciate that. The sport has been amazing considering we've had a really tough time. So yeah, appreciate everyone tuning in as always.
Yeah, awesome. Thank you very much, guys. Evan, really appreciate you jumping in. Much appreciated. Enjoy the rest of your evening, guys, and we will catch up with you soon. No star.